All right, everybody, we out here this morning. We're gonna be out here with Captain Ma up on the boat and rig up some traps. We're gonna set up a trot line and go try to catch us some catfish the old-fashioned way, leaving out some lines. We got some poles in the boat and we're about to launch the boat and get going. It'll be fun. Here we go. There's a stick. Let me get that out of the way. You had that stick there for a second. There we go. I just had to jump around a little bit. All right, we're gonna start putting poles down, tying the lines in.
Hold on tight.
Yeah, that's why you got to use these good like circle-like hooks.
Well, you're using the circle hooks because they don't hang up in the stumps as bad.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Now that we've set all the lines and got the boat unstuck, let's go out and catch some bait.
It feels pretty strong. Oh my God. Yeah, I got 4-pound line. That's about a 4-pound catfish.
Catch your main line with one hand. Hang on that thing. You gotta hold the boat so it don't grip.
All right, so.
Go through the middle of the bank, yeah.
Like that?
Turn it, push it down, roll it. There you go, throw it out. Catch it right here. Just drop it over. Be careful.
We got us a persimmon tree right here. We're going to try to get some. Some of them look pretty ripe. There ain't many, but we're going to get one to try. And they got some kind of crazy lemon orange or something, if any of these are kind of ripe. What we got over here, that one looks perfect. All right. Got a couple of lemons here, put in my bag. Some kind of crazy, like really citrusy lemony orange. That'll go good with some of that fish, maybe. I got to figure out how I'm going to get this. I got a pole, I bet you I can knock it off with that pole. I don't know how it ain't falling off of there. It's pretty ripe, but I can't quite get it. I don't know how it ain't falling. Oh, it's much higher. Golly, it's on there, man. That ripe piece of fruit just does not want to come off. I tell you what, see why it's up there. There we go. All right, we got it. Get out of that sun a little bit. That's a huge persimmon. I don't know if it's too ripe or what. No? Woo, it's sweet. It's sweet like a date. That's how ripe it is. Oh man, that's so cool. Boy, it was on there. It did not want to come off, but it's super sweet. Maybe I can make some with that, I don't know. I found me a little, they got this like citrusy orange tree. Pretty hard, but we'll let them ripen up. All right, we got these hooks all baited back up. We're gonna come back out in the morning and check it out. Out here again today. We're gonna go check these lines. We ran about 14 lines last night with some cut bait. Here's hoping we got a lot of fish on the line. I know we'll have some fish. It'd be awesome to have one on every hook. I doubt we'll get that. So I'm hoping for about 5 to 7 fish. That'd be pretty good. You know, some of them will get off, whatever. Some of them won't have anything. We'll just have to see. Hopefully they didn't get one and it tangled everything up. All right, let's go see what we got. That'd have been funny if I fell in the water right there. right there. There you go. Nice big yellow cat, 10-pound yellow cat. Flathead, as they call it. Beautiful fish. That's great eating. All right, throw the basket. That fish, that dog loved that fish, boy. That's got a fish. It's not very big, but it's a fish. No, blue. Yeah.
Cypress?
Ain't got much space to grip the hook with these pliers. See if you got another pair of pliers. There we go. Little blue cat. Oh no, look, the last one moved too. No, it's not. It's fish. Maybe, I think. Oh no, it's hung. It just came out, whatever it was in.
Now that we've checked all the lines, we're gonna head in and clean these fish up. It's not the best haul, but I'm really glad we got this flathead. We're gonna make something really good with this one.
Well, if I had to guess, I'd probably say 8 pounds, 10 pounds, something like that, 8 to 10. Nice fish, so we didn't get skunked. We made it happen. But weather conditions have not been very favorable for me on this trip. Still having a good time. Plenty to eat, that's for sure.
You can bag of that truck and bring me that gray bucket.
That's funny, I thought it was in that blue bucket.
Shut up.
It's because it mostly eats live fish, huh?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It tastes good. It's got white meat like that. If you had to catch one, this is the right size to eat it. That's for sure. Well, you clean this thing totally different than a blue cat, huh?
I used to fry the livers. You gotta watch that fish when you do this. It'll hurt you. I got cut bad the last couple years ago. So
Yeah, that belly meat looks so white. A lot of stuff. Back in the kitchen, we're gonna come out. We got this flathead catfish belly pieces. Clean them up real nice. They look good. We're gonna get this all set up. We're gonna do seafood, stuffed baked potato. I got some lump crab meat, brie cheese, garlic, lots of butter. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna pan fry it with a light crust, and then I'm gonna make a seafood cream sauce with this crab meat and cheese that's gonna go on top of it, and we're also gonna put it in the baked potatoes. So first things first, I got some Drago's butter. This stuff is straight fire, garlic butter. I'm gonna rub this all over these potatoes and get them in the oven. Cook them for about 45 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna do, each one will be different. They're both gonna be sauteed in a pan fried. One, I'm gonna do some panko, and I'm gonna mix this panko with a little bit stone ground corn flour just to fill in some of the gaps, just to give it a more even coat. That's really what all I'm doing. And then I got some Italian herbs and garlic, and that's gonna go in there. Italian herbs and garlic powder. It's sort of just like a garlic and herb mix. Get that mixed up. I feel like I don't need all this stuff. Then you start doing it, you go, no, I need all this stuff. Now I'm gonna make a little egg wash to dip it in so that it'll make sure the batter gets stuck to it. So I'm gonna make a second batter also, so I'll show you how easily this can be converted to a gluten-free dish. Yeah, the secret ingredient is don't use flour. All right, so now we're gonna make the gluten-free version. A little cornmeal. I don't need a whole lot of this because I already got it in there. So I said you cook this like steak almost. I'm gonna let that sit there for a second. This is the gluten-free version. We're gonna go ahead and do this first so we don't cross-contaminate anything. So I'm just gonna take this and fry it up in this skillet. That last piece was a little hard to mess with in the pan, so I'm just gonna break this down into smaller bits so it's easier to manage in the pan. And then I'll come back and I'll batter the edges there. Well, that's some pretty fish, I tell you what.
There is a place to trade time and money for something to eat, but I feel that there is also a moment to live that experience out fully, a deeper, more intimate knowledge of all the whats and whys involved in the process, to put some grit beneath your fingernails, and to look up and know the season by the moonlight. This meal is not something you can find at any restaurant or grocery store, and to me that's what makes it not just better, but more fulfilling.
Here you go, get your fork. And we're gonna have us a taste test here. This is my Uncle Billy. He gets to eat everything I make because I'm cooking in his kitchen. You want a potato first or you want some fish?
Whatever you want to cut.
All right, well, come catch you a piece. Eat you some of that crab meat.
Another piece.
That part of the fish is creamy. It almost tastes like crab, doesn't it?
That's a good piece of fish.
Yeah, that's a super good piece of fish. All right, I'm gonna try the potato.
I'm coming in.
You can't even tell that's a potato. Oh my God, that's so good.
That is really good.
Yeah, it needs some more salt, but it's good.
No, I'm happy with like that.
You happy with it like that? All right, I'm gonna get some salt.
I'm gonna get another piece, y'all.
That piece of fish is so good. It's almost a shame to put all this on it, but it's not. At the same time, I'm trying to think. I don't know of a fish that tastes like that. Can you think of one?
Catfish.
This fish? No, that's not what normal catfish tastes like.
No, it doesn't, really.
That's not. All right, so here's the gluten-free piece. We're gonna give this a little taste test too. So this is the piece with just cornmeal.
No different.
No, I think that might be better. Come on, come try some. Well, you can't, you can get a new fork. Yeah.
This is the gluten-free fish.
The gluten-free, well, it's just cornmeal instead of this panko.
Oh. Good.
It's a little better, isn't it?
This one's better.
This is better. I wouldn't have thought that would be better than that, to be honest.
Yeah, I prefer this one.
Yeah, this is better. Definitely do this. Don't do that. This is still good, but this is better. German Riesling, it's a little bit more crispy than your typical wheat Riesling, and it's not as dry. It's not a dry wine. It seems sophisticated. A lot of that is the plating. However, this is really easy to make. I mean, it's like making a soup. You throw the crab meat in at the end so you don't overcook it. Heat it back up if you have to. And then it's just butter, potatoes, fish. This is really simple. If you ever get lucky enough to catch a flathead. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.